Have you ever wondered what separates a good idea from a world-changing one? Imagine a lone figure, hunched over a workbench late at night. The air is thick with the smell of solder and sawdust, or perhaps the faint scent of oil paint and turpentine. This scene has repeated itself throughout history. It is the classic image of genius at work. We see the intense focus in their eyes. We see the restless energy in their hands, constantly tinkering, sketching, and refining. It is in these quiet, solitary moments that the seeds of revolution are often sown. It is a process that seems almost magical, a sudden flash of insight that appears from nowhere, yet is the culmination of countless hours of unseen labor and thought. This person could be anyone. They could be an inventor in a cluttered garage, piecing together a device that will one day be in every home. They could be a scientist in a sterile laboratory, staring at data until a hidden pattern finally reveals itself. Or they could be an artist before a blank canvas, about to make the first stroke that will lead to a masterpiece. The setting changes, but the core element remains the same: a mind on the verge of a breakthrough. This is the moment where persistence meets inspiration. It is a testament to human potential, showing us that remarkable discoveries often begin with a simple, focused effort and an unwavering dedication to a single problem or vision. We are fascinated by these individuals. We call them geniuses. We tell stories about their incredible lives and their seemingly effortless brilliance. Leonardo da Vinci, Marie Curie, Albert Einstein. They are held up as titans of intellect and creativity, figures who reshaped our understanding of the world. Their achievements feel so monumental, so far beyond the reach of ordinary people, that we often place them on a pedestal. We mythologize their breakthroughs, attributing them to a rare, almost supernatural gift that only a select few are born with. We see the final product, the elegant theory, or the stunning work of art, and forget the messy human process that led to it. But is genius truly a mysterious force, bestowed upon a chosen few at birth? Or is it something more complex, something that can be understood and even cultivated? What really separates these extraordinary thinkers from the rest of us? Is it simply a matter of raw intelligence, a brain wired differently from the moment they are born? Or does the environment they grow up in play a more significant role? Perhaps it is their relentless work ethic, their obsessive curiosity, or their unique way of looking at the world. The truth is likely a combination of all these things. A delicate dance between nature and nurture, talent and relentless effort. To understand genius, we must first try to define it. It is more than just being very smart. Many people have high IQs, but not all of them go on to change the world. Genius involves a special kind of creativity. It is the ability to see connections that others miss. It is about challenging the assumptions that everyone else takes for granted. A genius doesn't just solve existing problems. They often identify entirely new problems that no one else even knew existed. They create new fields of study, new forms of art, new ways of living. Their impact is not just incremental, it is transformative, creating a ripple effect that changes culture and society for generations. This documentary, The Mind of a Genius, will journey deep into this fascinating subject. We will explore what makes these extraordinary thinkers tick. We will peel back the layers of myth and legend to reveal the science and the stories behind their breakthroughs. Our investigation will take us from the intricate neural pathways of the brain to the classrooms and workshops where talent is nurtured. We will look at the biology that gives some individuals a cognitive edge. We will also see how crucial life experiences, mentorship, and even failure are in shaping a brilliant mind. We seek to build a more complete picture of what it means to be a genius. The central question: how do biology, life experience, and deliberate practice combine to create moments of profound insight? We will examine the science of the brain, looking at memory, attention, and neuroplasticity. We will hear stories of innovators who overcame immense challenges, turning adversity into a catalyst for discovery. We will see how their environments, supportive families, competitive rivalries, push them toward greatness. It is a complex puzzle, each piece vital in forming the complete picture of an extraordinary journey. By understanding the mechanics of genius, we can learn valuable lessons for our own lives. This is not just an exploration of historical figures or celebrated prodigies. It is an investigation into the very nature of human potential. We will discover that many traits associated with genius, curiosity, persistence, and the courage to think differently, are skills we can all develop. The story of genius is a story of what is possible. Groundbreaking ideas can come from anyone, anywhere, at any time, as long as the conditions are right and the mind is prepared to see them. Our journey into the mind of a genius has taken us from the intricate wiring of the brain to the sprawling cultural landscapes that shape history. We have seen that genius is not a single magical quality bestowed upon a chosen few. It is a complex tapestry woven from many different threads. It is the product of biological predispositions, like a highly connected brain, but these are activated and shaped by the environment. It is nurtured in homes that value curiosity, challenged in schools that encourage critical thought, and forged in the crucible of adversity. It is the result of disciplined daily routines, but also of a playful, childlike wonder that allows for divergent thinking and unexpected connections. It is a dance between nature and nurture, solitude and collaboration, relentless effort and sudden insight. We have learned that the romantic myth of the lone genius, struck by a bolt of lightning from the heavens, is just that, a myth. Innovation is a social process, built on the foundations of mentorship and apprenticeship, and thriving in liquid networks where ideas can be shared, debated, and combined. The greatest thinkers were not isolated titans. They were master collaborators, deeply engaged in the intellectual conversations of their time. They understood that failure is not an end, but a vital source of data, and that routines are not a cage, but a framework for creative freedom. The story of genius is far more human, more accessible, and more inspiring than the legends would have us believe. It is a story of process, not just prophecy. So, what can we take away from this exploration? The most powerful lesson is that the core components of genius are skills and mindsets that we can all cultivate. We can consciously nurture our own curiosity, treating the world as a place of endless puzzles to be solved. We can build disciplined routines to support our creative and intellectual ambitions, making consistent progress through the power of the daily grind. We can actively seek out mentors and collaborators, understanding that our ideas grow stronger when they are shared and challenged. We can learn to embrace failure not as a judgment on our abilities, but as an essential part of the learning process, a necessary step on the path to a breakthrough. Ultimately, understanding genius is not about learning how to become Einstein or Da Vinci. It is about unlocking the potential that exists within each of us. It is about recognizing that extraordinary thinking is an extension of ordinary thinking, pushed to its limits by passion, practice, and persistence. The same forces that shape the minds of world-changing innovators are at play in our own lives, every single day. By applying these lessons, we can all become more creative, more effective, and more innovative in our own pursuits, whatever they may be. Genius is not just a rare talent to be admired from afar. It is a way of thinking, a way of working, and a way of engaging with the world that we can all learn from and aspire to. Genius isn't just talent, it's a way of thinking. Subscribe to Kendu Global Files for more 20-minute documentaries that explore the minds shaping our world.